I'm 106 years old, and I need to tell you something that took me a century to understand. Everybody asks me the same question. Sal, what's the secret? How did you live so long? How are you still happy? They think I'm going to say vitamins, or walking every day, or some special diet. Sure, I do those things, but that's not the secret. You want to know the secret? Come closer. The secret is I decided. Every single day for the last 100 years, I decided to choose joy. Not because life was easy. Life tried to destroy me 6 different times, but I didn't let it. And that's the difference between me sitting here at 106 still laughing and the people who gave up at 60. Before you think I had it easy, let me tell you what I survived. My mother died when I was 5 years old, tuberculosis. I remember watching her cough blood into a white handkerchief that turned red. I remember her getting thinner and thinner until one morning she didn't wake up. 5 years old. That's my first memory of loss. My father brought me to America in 1928. I was 8 years old. We had $40 and no English. We slept on the floor of an apartment in Brooklyn with 6 other people. You could hear rats in the walls at night. I started working at 10 years old in my father's shoe repair shop. My fingers bled from the needles and leather. That's what childhood looked like for me. Then I met Anna Maria, the most beautiful woman I ever saw in my life. Black hair, green eyes, voice like music. We got married when I was 22. We had 9 years together, 9 years. Then one afternoon, June 14th, 1951, she went up to the roof to hang laundry. Brain aneurysm. She was dead before she hit the ground. 28 years old. I was 31 with 2 babies and no idea how to keep living. In 1978, my shoe repair shop burned down. Everything my family built for 26 years, gone in one night. I stood on the sidewalk at 58 years old watching everything I had turned to ash. I thought, this is it. This is where I give up. Then 23 years ago, I lost my second wife, Gloria. 33 years we had together. She died in her sleep last January, 95 years old. I held her hand all night. So don't tell me about hard times. I know hard times. I buried my mother at 5. I buried my wife at 31. I watched my life's work burn at 58. I buried the woman I loved again at 95. But here's what I also know, and this is what took me 100 years to understand. Hard times don't have to make you hard. Write that down. Hard times don't have to make you hard. You get to choose what they make you. After Anna Maria died, I had a choice. I could be angry at God, at life, at everything. And believe me, I was angry. For about 6 months, I was the angriest man in Brooklyn. I yelled at customers. I yelled at my sister. I didn't sleep. I didn't eat. My children were scared of me. Then one night, my daughter Lucia, she was maybe 5 years old, came to me crying. She said, "Papa, why are you so mad? Did I do something wrong?" I looked at this little girl, this beautiful little girl who just lost her mother. And she thought my anger was her fault. That night, I made a decision. I said, "Sal, you can be angry or you can be a father. You can't be both." Anna Maria didn't marry an angry man. She married a man who made her laugh. So I'm going to make my children laugh. I'm going to honor her memory by being the man she fell in love with, and that's what I did. Not because I wasn't sad. I was sad every day for years. But I decided that sadness wasn't going to be the only thing my children saw. They were going to see joy too. They were going to see their father choose life, even when life tried to kill him. So here's what I want you to understand. You're going through something right now. Maybe you lost someone. Maybe you lost something. Maybe life knocked you down and you don't know how to get up. I'm not going to tell you to pretend it doesn't hurt. It hurts. Feel it. Cry. Scream. Break things if you need to. But then, and this is the important part, then you choose. You choose what comes next. You choose whether you're going to be the person who let loss destroy them or the person who let loss teach them. Nobody else can make that choice for you. Now let me tell you about Gloria. 1990. I'm 70 years old. I haven't been with a woman in almost 40 years. I go to a church potluck because someone told me they had good lasagna. I'm telling you the truth. That's the only reason I went. And I see this woman across the room. She's laughing at something and her whole face lights up. And I think that's the most beautiful thing I've seen in 40 years. Her name was Gloria Washington. She was black. She was 62. She was a retired nurse. And when I walked over to talk to her, half the room stopped eating to watch. An old Italian man and a black woman. In 1990 Brooklyn, Madonna, the looks we got. My own son, Enzo, didn't speak to me for 2 years after I married her, 2 years. He said I was disgracing his mother's memory. He said the neighborhood was talking. He said people were judging us. You know what I told him? I said, Enzo, I love you, but I spent 40 years alone. I'm 70 years old. I found someone who makes me laugh. If the neighborhood doesn't like it, the neighborhood can go to hell. That's the second lesson. Write it down. Stop caring what people think. At some point, and I hope it comes before you're 70, you realize that other people's opinions can't hurt you. Only you can hurt you by believing them. Gloria and me, we had 33 years, 33 beautiful years. She died last January in her sleep, 95 years old. I held her hand all night. I miss her every single day. Every morning I wake up and for a split second I forget she's gone. Then I remember, and it hurts all over again. But you know what? Gloria would be so angry at me if I stopped laughing. She'd say, Sal, don't you dare sit around feeling sorry for yourself. We had 33 years. That's more than most people get. And she's right. So I keep laughing for her. You want to know what makes me happy now at 106 years old? I'll tell you. Coffee in the morning. The way the light comes through my window. My great-granddaughter, Sophia. She's 7. She calls me every Sunday and tells me about school, the taste of good bread, the sound of Italian music on the radio, a warm bed, a stranger who smiles at me on the street. That's it. That's the whole list. I don't need a yacht. I don't need a mansion. I don't need anything I don't already have. And here's the secret inside the secret. I could have been this happy at 30, at 40, at 50. But I was too busy chasing things that didn't matter. I was too busy worrying about what people thought, too busy being afraid. The third lesson, and this is the most important one. Happiness is not at the end of something. It's not waiting for you when you get the job, the house, the money, the whatever. Happiness is right here, right now, in the things you already have. But you have to open your eyes to see it. Most people walk right past happiness every single day of their lives because they're too busy looking for something bigger, something better, something that's supposed to make them feel complete. But I'm telling you, at 106, after losing everything twice, I finally understand. The small things aren't small. They're everything. The coffee is everything. The sunlight is everything. The sound of my great-granddaughter's voice on the phone is everything. And you have these things right now, today. But you're not seeing them because you're waiting. You're waiting for the promotion, for the relationship, for retirement, for someday. Someday never comes. So tonight, when you're done watching this video, I want you to do something for me. Sit down, look around, find 3 things you're grateful for. Not big things, small things. The way your dog looks at you, the sound of your kid laughing, the fact that you can breathe without thinking about it, that your heart beats without you telling it to, that you have a warm place to sleep tonight. Start there. Gratitude is like a muscle. You have to exercise it every single day. And if you do, I promise you, your life will change. I'm 106 years old. I lost my mother at 5. I lost my wife at 31. I lost my business at 58. I lost Gloria last year. I should be the saddest man in the world, but I'm not. Because every morning when I wake up, I say, Grazie Dio. Thank you, God, for one more day. What are we going to do with it? That's the secret. That's the whole secret. You choose joy. Every single day you choose it. Every single. Not because life is easy. Life is hard. Life is brutal. Life will break your heart 6 different ways. You choose joy because the alternative is misery. And misery is a waste of whatever time you have left. My mother used to say, and I remember this even though I was only 5, she used to say, Salvatore, life is beautiful if you look at it right. I didn't understand when I was 5. I didn't understand when I was 30 or 50 or even 70. But now, at 106, I finally understand life is beautiful. Not perfect, beautiful. With all the pain, all the loss, all the hard times, beautiful. And you only get one. So stop waiting to be happy. Stop waiting for everything to be okay. Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for the right moment. Choose joy now, today, while you're still here to choose it. Because I'm 106 and I'm telling you from a century of experience, the only thing you'll regret is the joy you didn't choose when you had the chance. The only thing you'll regret is the time you wasted waiting for happiness to find you instead of deciding to create it yourself. I don't know how much time I have left. Could be a year, could be a month, could be tomorrow. But I'm not afraid because I chose joy. Every single day for 100 years, I chose it. And when my time comes, I'll go knowing I lived, really lived, not survived, not just existed, lived. That's what I want for you. I want you to live, not someday. Now, choose joy today. Choose gratitude today. Choose to see the beauty that's already in your life today, because tomorrow isn't promised. And the happiness you're waiting for, it's already here. You're just not looking at it right. If this story means something to you, share it. Leave a comment and tell me one thing you're grateful for right now. Just one thing. And then tomorrow, find another one. And the day after that, another. Build the muscle, choose the joy, live the life. Because at the end, that's all that matters. Not what you had. Not what you achieved. Whether you chose joy while you were here. I'm 106 years old. I chose joy. And I'm still here, still laughing, still grateful for every single day. What are you going to choose?